So we back, as I was saying, is we're gonna act as we think. And the only thoughts that we have is coming from the environment that we come from. Sure. So that's how we end up developing our thought process, and that's where our actions come from. The reason I want to be forthcoming and let people know that I did things in the streets, and I didn't have a political thing while I'm here. I didn't have a whole bunch of racist intent while I was here. You know what I'm saying? I actually was what y'all want to call a criminal. I'm not going to call myself a criminal, but it's what the society fits. They fit that category. So when I came to prison at 17, I did like most prisoners did. I was just in prison.
No opportunity.
No
motivation.
No
motivation.
It wasn't none because they sent me to a maximum security prison.
At
17, I went to William McDonaldson, used to be known as West Jefferson.
High class prison.
It's nothing but killing and stabbing and
culture. A culture is a culture of violence. It's a culture based on violence. It's a violence-based culture.
That's it. And when you're 17, you come into this system, you know how to defend yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. But besides all that, I did actually meet some brothers that were striving to come home, because most of those people had life without. I had a 10-year sentence. Majority of the prisoners I was around had life without or life sentence at this time. And these are the people I was around. And some of them gave me some insight from life towards some positive things. When I was released in 2001, my concept was still on what I'm going to do to make money. I had a lot of ideas, a lot of plans on starting legitimate business, but I didn't have the know-how on how to get the money to start these businesses.
Okay, let me interrupt you for 1 second because you said something. I just want you to explain so people understand. When you were 17 and you went to West Jefferson, you weren't snatched up by the administration and said, we're going to put you on this curriculum at 17, get your GED.
Well, let me take you back even further than that. I was certified in Calhoun County at the age of 14 years old.
And certified meaning you was...
I was sent to the county jail. I was tried as an adult at the age of 14. These people told me when I hit the county jail, when I told them, they told me the block I was going into was the second roughest block in this county jail. They said, oh, you got good size, you all right. I'm 5'8" now. I was roughly about 5'4" then. I weigh a lot. I'm a lot bigger than I was then.
Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it.
And I am now. So, you know, to say these people do not care about your age, your background, your situation, none of that period. When I went to West Jefferson, I was 17 years old. I was sent to the toughest block in the prison, which was 2 blocks. This was the gang block. This was the block that everybody that got out of lockup went to. This was the block that they fought the police. They did everything in this block. This is how I was sent to at 17 years old. So like the brother was trying to show is, it wasn't no administrator showing me how to develop or rehabilitate myself while I was there.
I mean, the library, I mean, you know, they got the libraries over there in J&K, but they took all our libraries, took our bookshelves, took our learning materials.
The same system that they had did at FAM3 was going on at West Jefferson. You wasn't part of the faith-based underdog. You don't receive the benefits of the donations and better education or a better living environment.
Exactly.
You end up in the slum, so we call it, but this is where you at. So you dealing with brothers that they don't have nothing, you don't have nothing. Nobody is dealing with a different mentality. So you end up running with your social group, and your social group ain't doing that.
And they no paying job, so everybody...
No paying job. Your family might not have a paying job, so they need you to end up trying to rob somebody. Breaking their box, what we call it, that means stealing their goods. And that draw all types of conflict. I never got involved in that. I never got involved in too much other than maybe some gang violence, so they call it, you know, groups against groups, you know, other than that, and basically defending myself.
I want to ask you to just tell me about your own personal efforts for rehabilitation. I know you done graduated HVAC program. I know you got your GED and all that kind of stuff. I know you led conflicts against violence. You're an active leader in the community right now. You done stopped all kind of violence. You probably done took more knives from people in fights than the police have out of people's bodies. So just tell them who you are today.
That's where I wanted to get to. That's why I started off showing you that I I didn't have no other reason but I was in the street. And because of that, it led me to develop a sense of what's going on. I paid attention. I looked around and I was aware of what was going on. When I came back to prison being young, I knew I had to develop a better way of thinking. This is my whole process. This is what I tell the young brothers. This is what I deal with the brothers around me. Like the brother said, I've been not made myself a leader. The people around me came to me for leadership.
True that.
So I took it upon myself to have to do that. I'm gonna pass out positive information. Anytime you come around me, I'm gonna be positive. I'm EPA certified. I'm a heating and air technician. I could actually do the job in several other states just because of my certification. I'm further now. I'm a tutor in the school now. I've been in this school for 3 years, and I'm a tutor now. And I'm also getting more certifications that my family has to pay for. The school ain't paying for this no more.
You can't work a job.
I can't work a job to pay for it. I'm forced. What I'm trying to do is I'm forced to actually ask my people, solicit in from anywhere I can and donations for me to pay for my further education.
But all in the name of rehabilitating yourself, which is what the Department of Corrections is supposed to be about.
Yeah, I remember in CAD, we started the GED program, and I think we tested maybe 130 guys.
I did. Yeah, roughly it's 150.
150, and I believe 98 to 100 of them passed the test. This is how many people we was preparing.
Our own test. They wouldn't allow us to get a proctor to come in here to actually get them to pass the GED test, but we set up our own class. We tutored them. We got them ready. And,
this is what we had to do. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm a brother, and am I crying? I was involved. I set it up. It was a drug deal that was supposed to go down, and it was a drug deal that went bad. And a young lady lost her life. And I ended up with a life sentence. The pressure of the life sentence came, though, because of the capital murder statute. Not saying that I'm not guilty, not saying that I'm innocent. I'm saying that the people used the capital murder statute, which I wasn't supposed to be charged with, to force me into taking a guilty plea of a life sentence, and that I wouldn't accept parole for 28 years.
28?
Yeah, that's the stipulation that they know that in order to get the life sentence. So I would waive my chances of parole for 28 years.
So the prosecutor overcharged
Exactly.
with a crime that carries the death penalty, and threw that over your head at a young age and saying, you plead guilty, and you're going to do 20 years, but there is no parameters within 28 years where they can say you can be rehabilitated in 28 years. And even if you do rehabilitate yourself in 20 years, they're not saying that if you meet this curriculum, then you're going to make parole. They just saying you can't go up until in
28 years. And that's the system of what we're going with now. We got so many brothers that actually ready to go.
Ready today.
Listen
They
to
can't get a
word
parole
and ready and willing. A lot of people willing to go. I told brothers some years ago, they asked me, and I told them I need 2 more years before I fully get ready to go home. Of course, if they had opened the gates out of them.
Yeah.
But me, knowing what I had to do for myself mentally and everything that I was working on, I needed 2 more years to be really mentally ready to go home. This is what we as men have to accomplish in prison. We got to know what we're able to do and what we're not able to do. This is the beginning stage of being rehabilitated. This is the focus point of when you say, hey, I can change myself and the environment around me. The environment I live in now is one of the second roughest blocks in this prison. But they think it's not because of the way we conduct ourselves where I stay. We don't allow people to come in and rob us. We don't allow people to come in and steal it. We don't allow people to come in here and bring too much disruption to what we got going on in here. The reason why, because we are men that are trying to look out for our community.
Right.
This is the same thing that we got to try to give to the people on the street. We got to find a way to bring what we know, what we have learned, and a better way of developing the thought process that we have now to the youth that's out there now. And that's what we're working towards. When the brother said I probably took more knives, and that's true, because of the environment I live in. I'm not in a faith-based dorm. I'm not in the good dorm of the camp. I'm in the block where any day somebody can be fighting, somebody can be getting stabbed down, but I'm willing to take a chance in trying to stop this. Every situation I'm not stopping. I'm not able to.
Right.
But most situations I allow my influence as a leader to intervene and stop it.
But what you get, I mean, what does the parole board say when they see that? Because I'm sure that the police write you in a good report.
They ain't right. I don't have 4 officers that I asked to actually write me a work report because these officers have came to me and told me, "Court, we appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Now I appreciate the way you handle that for me." Not a situation between just prisoner and prisoner. I'm talking about between officer and prisoner. A situation that I don't cool off because the officer got a hot head, and you know the prisoner probably got a hot head. But I don't came in and diffused it. And they don't gave me, "Hey man, appreciate it, man. Thank you, man."
But the parole board don't have that.
No, because these same officers won't put it on paper.
Okay.
Because they have told me also, it don't mean nothing. We are not allowed to do that no more.
Yeah.
And this is coming from the state administration.
Right.
Apparently the administration of them is telling them that those papers don't mean that. You can't do that. What if this person go do something the next day and it looks bad on you?
Right.
Well, and we gonna continue to be judged by what's on paper, or we gonna be judged by our character and our actions. Because right now, if you really judge my character and my actions, I will be showing a person there's a rehabilitation and
Every day.
could be productive in society. This is not one day out of the week though. Like brother just said, this is every day of my life. This is the way I'm gonna choose to live. This is the way I'm gonna live till the day I die. Now I know I'm gonna get free, but do I have to do 28 years
When you ready
or
now?
30 years when I'm ready now? I have developed myself in a trade that is making money now. And if I was out there to be able to make money, I got a son. He's going to graduate high school this year. He's pretty good in sports, so he might have a chance to get a scholarship. But guess what he said why he don't want to leave and go to a bigger school? Because he said, "Dad, it's more expensive when you leave the state." What I'm saying is this here. I'm going to be out there to have enough money to help him through college,
To live his dream.
to live his dream. So now he won't never have to come to prison. And he will also have a better chance of being successful.
And he'll be happy. Because he got to live his dream.
He got a chance to live what he wanted to do.
But you know what I mean, bro? You know I appreciate it, man. Battery running low. We got to find the fight.
And I'll be back. Don't believe that. I'll be back. You'll see my face again, and we're going to keep talking the same talk. Free Alabama movie.
Bro, you said he got to go. We're going to give y'all. We still got 2 more people we're going to add to this document.
Move on, man.
All right. Lord, you know, this what's going on in the DLC. Go ahead, brother. I'll learn later, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right. Brother. Now you see it, people. And what y'all really do is 28 years. When you know, already a young man, you know. We saw brother Yusuf, he done did 30 years already. We heard brother Torres' story, he done did 20 years. You know, when is enough enough? We non-violent, we're peaceful. We're not gonna stop. We're all gonna move.